I'm your host, Jeff Sart. We're going to take you behind the scenes with the craft distillers who are pouring their heart and soul into crafting the next version of America's spirit. This is the Great American Whiskey Cookers. How does the partnership work? Who does what? How do you fill those roles? And how does all that work?
Easy for me. I'm kind of the production guy.
Okay.
Right? So
you're distilling.
Technically production manager.
Okay.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm distilling, and I'm running a crew of people distilling,
right,
and packaging, and all the other kind of fun.
And that means bottling and barreling, and taking care of all of that. That's in the production house, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I also kind of do a little of the finance world.
Okay.
But as we grow into more of a big kid company, that role is going to have to get taken over by somebody who actually understands finance. I'm an engineer.
Okay, so you're an engineer. What kind of it? I mean, mechanical, electrical?
Electrical engineer.
Okay.
By training, and computer scientist. I was a software developer for Bell Laboratories for years, so finance is not my thing.
And Neal, where did you come from? And one other question I want to know is, how did the three of you get together?
Yeah.
I mean, you know each other for a long time. What's the scoop?
So I have about a 20-some-odd year in healthcare consulting and a couple academic degrees in that, and was doing that when we started this distillery and enjoyed doing that. But I was doing consulting, sales, and stuff like that. So parlay into what we've been doing the last 10 years, back to your question, Matt and I have spearheaded kind of strategic projects in the distillery from time to time, where Craig is owner operator here 80 hours a week or more, that kind of owner, where I've stepped into sales roles, helping to guide the organization, more strategic planning, stuff like that. And so at some point, I left my career in healthcare consulting and realized that both this business, and I have a small retail European grocery market here in town as well, could benefit more from greater presence. So I've been leaning more into this business. And so going back to your earlier question, I've lived in this town for 15 years. And early on, Matt and I were having a conversation about what we were seeing on the horizon about craft distilling growing. And this was 15 years ago. And so we bump into Craig at some odd point in the conversation in town, and he says, well, I helped start one of the best known breweries in town. And I've always felt like I could and should get into craft distilling. And we were like, well, we're having a parallel conversation. Let's sit down and talk together.